Yo, fight fans, what's good? Welcome back to Ring Ruler, your go-to spot for the most electrifying boxing breakdowns on YouTube. Today, we're diving into a fight that sent shockwaves through the bantamweight division, a clash that showcased why one man is called the Monster. I'm talking about Naoya Inoue from Japan taking on Michael Dasmarinas from the Philippines in a bantamweight title defense that ended in absolute devastation. This is Naoya Inoue versus Michael Dasmarinas, a knockout masterpiece, captured in glorious HD at 60 frames per second for all you Ring Ruler fans out there. So, grab your gloves, hit that like button, and let's break down one of the most brutal finishes in recent boxing history. Trust me, you're gonna want to stick around until the end for some spicy takes and a big announcement for the Ring Ruler community. Picture this. June 19th, 2021, at Virgin Hotels in Las Vegas, the fight capital of the world. The crowd is buzzing, the lights are blazing, and the atmosphere is electric. Naoya Inoue, the WBA and IBF bantamweight champion, steps into the ring with a record of 20 wins, no losses, and 17 knockouts. At just 28 years old, this guy is already a legend. A pound-for-pound phenom who's been tearing through opponents like a tsunami. They don't call him the Monster for nothing. His punches are like sledgehammers and his precision is surgical. But standing across from him is Michael Dasmarinas, a tough-as-nails contender from the Philippines with a record of 30 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and 20 knockouts of his own. Dasmarinas, a slick southpaw, is ranked #1 by the IBF and has been dreaming of this moment. He's got heart, skills, and a nickname, Hot and Spicy, that tells you he's ready to bring the heat. The stakes? Inoue's titles are on the line, and for both fighters, this is a chance to cement their legacy. Ring Ruler fans, you know we're about to witness something special. As the bell rings for round 1, you can feel the tension in the air. Inoue comes out like a predator, his eyes locked on Dasmarinas, moving with that calm, calculated swagger. His jab is popping early, sharp and crisp, like a sniper picking his shots. Dasmarinas, though, is no slouch. He's circling to his left, trying to stay out of range of Inoue's devastating right hand. The Filipino challenger is using his southpaw stance to create angles, flicking out his own jab to keep Inoue honest. But let's be real. Inoue's game plan is clear from the jump. He's targeting the body, setting up those crippling liver shots that have dropped so many opponents before. The crowd is on edge, and here at Ring Ruler, we're loving every second of this chess match. Dasmarinas lands a couple of clean shots, but Inoue's defense is tight, slipping and parrying like a master. Round 1 ends with no major fireworks, but you can tell the Monster is just warming up. Round 2 is where things start to heat up, and Ring Ruler fans, you're gonna want to pay close attention. Inoue turns up the pressure, cutting off the ring and forcing Dasmarinas to the ropes. His footwork is a thing of beauty. Every step is deliberate, closing the distance without wasting energy. About a minute into the round, it happens. Inoue feints with the jab, then rips a vicious left hook to Dasmarinas' liver. Oh man, you can almost feel the pain through the screen. Dasmarinas crumples to the canvas, his face contorted in agony. The crowd erupts, and the Ring Ruler crew is losing it. This is why we love boxing. The referee, Russell Mora, starts the count, and Dasmarinas shows his warrior spirit, dragging himself back to his feet at the count of 8. But you can see it in his eyes. He's hurt, and Inoue knows it. The Monster doesn't rush in recklessly, though. He's patient, stalking his prey, landing more body shots to soften Dasmarinas up. The Filipino fighter is trying to survive, clinching when he can, but Inoue's power is overwhelming. The round ends with Dasmarinas still standing, but you know he's in deep trouble. Round 3 is where the carnage unfolds, and Ring Ruler fans, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Inoue comes out with bad intentions, his eyes locked on finishing the job. Dasmarinas is moving, trying to keep his distance, but Inoue's pressure is relentless. He's cutting off the ring like a shark circling its prey. About a minute into the round, Inoue lands another brutal left hook to the body. Down goes Dasmarinas again. The crowd is on its feet, and here at Ring Ruler, were screaming at the screen. That liver shot was picture-perfect, textbook Inoue. Dasmarinas somehow gets up again, showing the heart of a lion, but his legs are shaky and his face tells the story of a man in survival mode. The referee lets the fight continue and Inoue smells blood. He's not wasting any time now, unloading a flurry of punches, mixing head and body shots to keep Dasmarinas guessing. Then, at 2:45 of round 3, it's over. Inoue digs another devastating left hook into Dasmarina's liver, and the Filipino challenger collapses for the third and final time. Referee Russell Mora waves it off, no need for a count. Naoya Inoue has done it again, a knockout victory that solidifies his status as a bantamweight destroyer. The crowd in Las Vegas is going bananas, and here at Ring Ruler, we're in awe of what we just witnessed. Inoue raises his arms in triumph, his face barely showing a hint of sweat, like he just went for a light jog. Dasmarinas, to his credit, is helped to his feet by his team, showing the resilience that got him to this stage. In the post-fight interview, Inoue, speaking through a translator, keeps it humble but confident. I prepare to knock them out, whether with a headshot or a body shot. I trained for this moment. That's the mindset of a champion, Ring Ruler fans. Dasmarinas, despite the loss, earns respect for stepping into the ring with one of the most dangerous fighters on the planet. Top ranks Bob Arum, who promoted the fight, sums it up perfectly. Naoya Inoue is a force of nature, and you better believe the Ring Ruler crew agrees with that. Let's talk about what makes this knockout so special for a second. Inoue's body shots are a thing of beauty, aren't they? It's not just about power, it's the precision, the timing, the way he sets them up with feints and jabs. Those liver shots don't just hurt, they shut your body down. Dasmarinas is a tough dude with 30 wins and years of experience, but nobody could withstand that kind of punishment. This fight was a statement from Inoue to the rest of the bantamweight division. Catch up or get knocked out. And here at Ring Ruler, we're already hyped thinking about what's next for the Monster. With a record now at 21-0, 18 by knockout, Inoue is on a collision course with the other champs in the division. Guys like Nonito Donaire, John Riel Casimero, and maybe even a shot at undisputed glory. The possibilities are endless, and you know Ring Ruler will be covering every step of his journey. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the production of this fight, because it's perfect for us boxing nerds at Ring Ruler. The 60 FPS footage makes every punch pop, every movement crystal clear. You can see the ripple effect of Inoue's body shots, the way Dasmarina's legs buckle, the sweat flying off their gloves in slow motion. It's like watching art in motion, and we're obsessed with bringing you this kind of high-quality action. This fight wasn't just a win for Inoue. It was a win for boxing fans who love seeing the sport at its absolute best. And speaking of the best, let's give a shout-out to the fans who make Ring Ruler what it is. You guys are the real MVPs, liking, commenting, and subscribing to keep this channel growing. If you're new here, welcome to the Ring Ruler family. Hit that subscribe button and join the squad. So what's the big picture here? Naoya Inoue isn't just a champion, he's a once-in-a-generation talent. This knockout over Dasmarinas was his 18th in 21 fights, and it's hard to imagine anyone at 118 pounds slowing him down. But we want to hear from you, Ring Ruler fans. Drop a comment below. Who do you think can challenge the Monster? Is it Casimero, Donaire in a rematch, or is Inoue just untouchable right now? And while you're at it, tell us what other fights you want us to break down on Ring Ruler. We're thinking maybe some classic Inoue bouts, like his war with Donaire, or even some other bantamweight bangers. Let us know, because this channel is all about giving you the content you crave. Before we wrap this up, I've got a little something extra for the Ring Ruler faithful. We're working on something huge for the channel, a new series where we dive into the greatest knockouts of all time with exclusive breakdowns, fighter interviews, and maybe even some live watch-alongs with you guys. It's gonna be next level, and we're calling it Knockout Kings. Want in? Make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single upload, and keep an eye on our community tab for updates. Ring Ruler is about to take over the boxing world, and we want you along for the ride. All right, that's it. For this one, Ring Ruler crew. Naoya Inoue versus Michael Dasmarinas was a masterclass in power, precision, and heart. If you loved this breakdown, smash that like button. It really helps us keep the lights on here at Ring Ruler. Share this video with your fight friends, and let's get the word out about the monster. We'll be back soon with more action. So stay tuned for our next video, where we're diving into Inoue's path to undisputed glory. Until then, keep your hands up, your chin down, and your love for boxing strong. This is Ring Ruler signing out. See you in the next one.